Welcome. Mathematics 6 Standard Part 2. Algebra Chapter 11. 11.3. The idea of a variable. Part 2. The idea of a variable. In the above example, we found the rule to give the number of the matchsticks required to make a pattern of L's. Okay. To make one L, you require two matchsticks. Okay. To make two L's like this, your pattern is like this. Two L's. Two L's. How many matchsticks? Four matchsticks. Okay. By this you draw the formula 2n here. 2n. That means here number of the L's required you put here. 2 into L, if L is equal to 1, it is 2 matchsticks are required. 2 into, if 2 L's, it is 2 2s are 4. If 3 L's are required, we put the value 3 here. 2 into 3, number of the matchsticks 6, like this, it goes on. So the general formula is 2 into n. You should put how many number of L's you want to prepare. That number you should put here in this formula. Here the n is a variable here. Variable is a character letter which is in a small letter is used for the indicating the variables in algebra, and this n carries various numbers. You can put various numbers in this, various values in this. That's why it is called variable. It is not fixed, it is not constant. 2 is constant here, but n is a variable here. It can take any number of the values, can put any number of the values. That is called various numbers can put into this value. That is called variable. Here n is the number of the L's in the pattern. N takes the 1, 2, 3, 4. See here, different numbers it is in taking. Let us look at the table 1 once again. In the table, the value of n goes on changing, increasing. As a result, number of the matchsticks required also goes on changing, increasing. N is an example of variable. Its value is not fixed. It can take any value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. We wrote the rule for number of the matchsticks required using the variable n. We used a variable n. 2n we have written. Okay. The word variable means something that can vary or change. The value of a variable is not fixed. It can take different values. We shall look at another example of the matchstick pattern to learn more about the variables. More matchsticks patterns. See, it is a C is formed using the 3 matchsticks. Okay. 2 C's means 3 2's are 6. Here the formula is 3n here. 3 C's 3 into 3, 3 3's are 9. 4 C's 4 into 3, 4 3's are 12. Matchsticks are required. Amina and Sarita have become quite interesting in matchstick patterns, so they found out another pattern other than L. They now want to try a pattern C. To make one C, they use 3 matchsticks as shown in the figure 11.2a. To make one C, 3 matchsticks are required. To make 2 C's, how many? 6 are required. Count here. And to make 3 C's, how many are required? 3 3's are 9 are required. To make 4 C's, 3 4's are 12. See, instead of that, if you want to make 10 C's, right? Suppose 100 C's you want to make, then practically you take matchsticks and make C's and then count how many matchsticks are required. This is one method, right? If numbers are less, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the answer. But if you want to make more number of C's, suppose 100 C's you are preparing using the matchsticks, how much matchsticks are required to bring the raw material? How much matchsticks are required? Then you have to use this formula, generalized formula. 3n. You put the value 3 into 100, 300 matchsticks are required. That much matchsticks you have to buy before starting your preparation. Table 2 gives the number of the matchsticks required to make the pattern of the C's. Here it is a pattern. See here, number of the C's to be formed here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 it is. It's the value number of the matchsticks required. That is 3n is the formula. In the n value you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like this. 3 3's are 9 it is value. 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24 and so on. You will get the how many number of the matchsticks you should buy to make these number of the C's. You will get the value without practically doing that. Can you complete the entries left blank in the table? Sarita comes up with the rule. Number of the matchsticks required is equal to prepare the C is 3n. Formula is 3n now. She has used the letter n for the number of the C's. N is a variable taking on values 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Do you agree with this, Sarita? Yes, I agree with her. Remember 3n is same as 3 into n. In algebra, if you write 3n or 3a like this is equivalent. Multiplication sign will be there in between them. Both are same. Both are same. 3n is same as 3a. 3 into n. 3a is same as 3 into a. This you should remember. Next, Amina and Sarita wish to make a pattern of F's. She F. Here is a F. How many mastics are required? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mastics are required to make 1 F. If 2 Fs, 4 2s are 8. 3 Fs, 4 3s are 12 matchsticks are required. Can you now write the rule for making the pattern of F? Yes. 4 into n or 4n. For 1 F, we require 4 matchsticks. How many Fs we are preparing? Depending on that, we get the value. The generalized formula for this is 4n. Think of the other letters of the alphabet and other shapes that can be made from the matchsticks. Use U. Say for U, to make U, we require 3 matchsticks. Okay, I write 3 into n. How many number of U's I am making? That number I should substitute here. I get the value for that. Here it is a V next. We require 2 matchsticks like this. 2 into n is the generalized formula for that. Triangle. For making one triangle, I need 3 matchsticks. How many number of triangles you have to prepare? That number you have to put in this formula. For the square, I need 4 matchsticks. The formula is 4 into n, 4n. Okay. Choose any 5 and write rules for making the matchstick patterns with them. Keep on substituting the values in the place of n. You put the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and get the values by putting the value there. 11.5 more examples of the variables. We have used the letter n to show the variable in this example. Raju asks why not m? Yes, m can also be used, but it should be small letter. This is specific. Small letters are used for the variables in algebra. There is nothing special about n. Any letter can be used. Any letter x, y, z, anything can be used for the variable, indicating variable. One may use any letter as m, l, p, x, y, z, etc. to show a variable. Remember, the variable is a number which does not have a fixed value. It varies, keep on changing the value. For example, the number 5 or the 100 or any other given number is not variable. They have fixed values. These are called constants in algebra. Similarly, the number of the angles of the triangle has a fixed value, that is 3. That is a constant. It is not a variable. The number of the corners of the quadrilateral is a 4. It is fixed. It is also not a variable. But n in the examples we have looked is a variable. It takes on various values 1, 2, 3, 4. It varies. Where the value varies, there the variable comes. Let us now consider variables in a more familiar situation. In day-to-day life, where the variables are used, will come to know now. Students went to buy notebooks from the school bookstore. Price of one notebook is 5 rupees. Manu wants to buy 5 notebooks. Appu wants to buy 7 notebooks. Sarah wants to buy 4 notebooks and so on. How much money should the student carry when she or he goes to the bookstore to buy notebooks? Here is an example. One notebook value, one notebook price is 5 rupees. Okay, it is a constant. This is a fixed price for everyone, right? Everyone, he will give the notebook when they give them 5 rupees. Okay, but Manu want 5 notebooks. What will be her price then? 5 price of the book into 5 notebooks. 25 rupees she has to pay. Then, after Manu, Appu wants to buy 7 notebooks. Appu, I write 7 notebooks he want. Therefore, 5 rupees for each notebook into 7. 5 sevens are 35 rupees he has to pay. Then, after Appu, Sara wants to buy 4 notebooks. Sara, 4 into 5. 4 5s are 20 rupees he should pay. How much money should each student carry when she or he goes to the bookstore to buy the notebooks? These are the prices. This will depend on how many notebooks the students want to buy. The students work together to prepare a table like this. Number of the notebooks required, total cost in the rupees. Each notebook's price is 5 rupees. If they want to buy two notebooks, 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15, 4 5s are 20, 5 5s are 25. Here this 5 rupees for each notebook is constant. M is the variable. These values were going to put in the place of the M. The letter M stands for the number of the notebooks and the students want to buy. M is a variable here because each student want a different number of the notebooks which can take any value 1, 2, 3, 4. The total cost of the M notebooks is given by the rule. Rule is what? 5M. Number of the notebooks required into 5 rupees for each notebook. Then you will come to know the total value for that number of the notebooks. If Manu wants to buy 5 notebooks, then taking M equal to 5, we say that Manu should carry 5 rupees into 5 is 25. That's I already told you. With him to the school bookstore. Let us take one more example for the Republic Day celebration in the school. Children are going to perform the mass drill in the presence of the chief guest. They stand 10 in each row. Okay, as shown in the figure. In each row, they are standing 10 students. How many children are there in the drill? There be in the drill. The number of the children will depend on the number of the rows. If there is a one row, there will be 10 children. If two rows, 20 children. Three rows, 30 children. R rows, 10 into R children. 10 R children. In the drill, there are R is a variable which stands for the number of the rows, so takes the value 1, 2, 3, 4. In all the examples seen so far, the variable was multiplied by a number. There can be different situations as well in which numbers are added to and subtracted from the variable as seen below. Sarita says that she has 10 more marbles in her collection than Amina. If Amina has 20 marbles, then Sarita has 30. If Amina has 30 marbles, then Sarita has 40 and so on. We do not know exactly how many marbles Amina has. She may have any number of the marbles. Sarita says she has 10 more marbles in her collection than Amina. Okay, that means Sarita equal to Amina plus 10. But we don't know how much Amina is having. Amina has 20 marbles. Amina has 20, I place 20 value in A, then plus 10 is how much it is? It is 30. Sarita has 30. If Amina has 30 marbles, if A plus 10 equal to yes, Amina has 30 marbles plus 10 again, then Sarita has 40 marbles. Then Sarita has 40 and so on. We do not know exactly how many marbles Amina has. Sarita's marbles depends on the number of the marbles Amina is having. She may have any number of the marbles. But we know that Sarita's marbles is equal to Amina's marbles plus 10. We shall denote the Amina's marble by x. So, your rule becomes, formula becomes x plus 10 is your value, variable, which x can take any number of the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, any value. Using x, we write Sarita's marbles x plus 10. Okay, this is Sarita's marbles. Expression x plus 10 is read as x plus 10 and it means 10 added to x. If x is 20, then x plus 10 is, if x value is 20, x plus 10 is 30 then. If x plus 10 is 40 and so on. Depending on the value of the x, yes value changes. Then the expression x plus 10 cannot be simplified further. Okay, do not confuse x plus 10 with 10x. 10x and 10, usually x plus 10, 10x. Let's put 1 or 2. 2 plus 10 is 12. 10 into 2 it is. Remember this, 10x means multiplication sign is in between them. That is 20. Value 20 and 12. Much more difference is there. Don't get confused with that. In 10x, x is multiplied by 10. In x plus 10, 10 is added to x. We may check this for some values of the x. For example, x equal to 2, 10x equal to 10 into 2 equal to 20. 10 plus x is, that is 10 plus 2 is 12. As I told here, if x equal to 10, 10x is equal to 10 into 10 is equal to 100. 10x is equal to 100. X plus 10 is 10 plus 10, 20. There is a lot of difference in the value of these two formulae or the rules. Then Raju and Balu are brothers. Balu is younger than Raju. Okay, by 3 years. Here. Balu, Raju. When Raju is 12 years old, Raju is 12 years old. Balu is minus 3. 12 minus 3 is how much? 9 years old. 9 years old. Then when Raju is 15 years old, Raju is 15 years old minus 3. 15 minus 3 is how much? 12 years old. Okay, Balu is 12 years old. We do not know Raju's age exactly. It may have any value. Let x denote Raju's age in years. X is Raju's age. X is a variable. If Raju's age is in years, then Balu's age is x minus 3. It's a formula for that. The expression x minus 3 is read as x minus 3. As you would expect, when x is 12, x minus 3 is 9. When x is 15, x minus 3 is 12. Please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.